Hey online sellers, Jordan Malik, founder of JordanMalik.com and the founder of FindSpotter and publisher and author of several books on the topic of selling on Amazon and selling on eBay and how to make more profits and more sales. Hey, if you've never heard of me, that's all right. Go to JordanMalik.com and then click on Am I Trusted? That'll bring you to a 7-minute video that tells you how to find some unbiased reviews of myself and how I've helped other Amazon and eBay sellers. Today I want to talk about groceries. Selling groceries on Amazon is kind of a newish trend, and it's really a great time for you to cash in. I'm going to show you profit proof, and I'm going to show you how to get some excellent end-to-end training on how to source and sell grocery products on Amazon at a very, very low price. Now, there's really 3 major reasons why selling on groceries is so profitable on Amazon. One is groceries are obviously they're consumables. Customers buy groceries, and they obviously need to buy the groceries again. So unlike, say, a toy or a CD or a DVD, groceries are something that people need to consume, and they buy them regularly again and again. So that's what kind of makes groceries one of the differentiating reasons why groceries are so appealing to sell on Amazon. The other is brand loyalty. End customers will pay considerably far more than retail if they can't find a certain item locally. So end consumers get an affinity for a product or a certain brand or a certain line within a brand, and they will be willing to pay extra, particularly if they're Amazon Prime members where they get free 2-day shipping. They're willing to pay more or a comparably unreasonable amount to get a product delivered to them versus driving all over their region to find it in stores. And 3, there's 4 barriers to entry that can actually mean less competition for you as a seller. Now, by barriers to entry, I mean things that are obstacles for other sellers. Not for all sellers, but for many other sellers run into these barriers of entry that I've spoken about before, and that will stop them from competing with you. Okay, so one is the first one, A, is the disbelief or incorrect information. A lot of sellers have not caught on to the fact that you can sell groceries on Amazon. You do not need any special permission. It's one of the core categories that you can sell. They feel a little bit funny about going into a grocery store and buying grocery products and shipping them. So that's one of the barriers to entry. B, there's a lot of creativity that you can do as a seller in creating multi-packs, so that's multiple quantities of a single item, single product, or bundles. If many sellers make a creative bundle that they add to the Amazon catalog, and they're the first to the Amazon catalog with it, and it might be something like Godiva hot cocoa and a box of Godiva chocolates, for instance. Okay, so as a seller, you're able to create a lot of different variations that other sellers will find it hard to copy you. Another barrier of entry is the rules for expiration dates and bundling. So if you bundle multiple products or if you make a multi-pack, there's certain Amazon restrictions that are easy to learn, but many sellers ignore them. They just don't want to bother to learn those rules. And there's expiration dates. So Amazon has certain policies about expiration dates. So you can only, if your item has an expiration date that's a certain amount of months out from the date that you ship it in, you have to make sure that the item is returned or destroyed or sold well before that expiration date hits. Another barrier to entry is regional availability closes out your competition. By that, I mean there are many grocery products that are out there that are only available right now in certain parts of the country. So say if you're in the Northeast corridor, if you're in New England, there may be a certain type of canned clam chowder that's only available in the New England states. It's not available in the rest of the country. So if I live in California and I have a hankering for this certain brand of clam chowder, I've got to order it online. And that's great for you if you're in the New England region. You're able to procure that item locally and then sell it on the Amazon marketplace, and you've got much less competition because you're not dealing with other sellers in other parts of the country. If you have any competition at all, it's only limited to the New England region or maybe just the state. Now, there's actually a 5th barrier of entry that I didn't talk about, and that is the fact that the grocery category is relatively new to sellers, and it's far less competition heavy now, and it has far less competition today than other major categories on Amazon. So that makes it great for you to enter that category right now and really capitalize on that and sell a lot of product and make a lot of profit. Now I want to show you some profit proof of grocery products that I have sold recently. This is a bundle of Betty Crocker pumpkin bar mix, and there's a picture of it here. Here we go. So this comes in a bundle of 6 on Amazon. So I actually went to the store and I bought these. I think I found these in a major grocery store, and I bundled them in packages of 6, and I sold them on Amazon. Now I paid $1 a pack. Okay, they're pumpkin bar mixes. Each pack makes 16 bars, and I sold them for $25 on Amazon. Okay, so I paid $6, $1 for each package. I made a bundle of 6 for $6. So my total net profit after Amazon seller's fees, after the cost of my goods, I deduct a little bit there for the shipping of the item out to the Amazon warehouse, etc. Probably made about $10 per bundle. I must have sold at least 4 or 5 bundles. Okay, so that's the first example. Let's take a look at another example. This is Nestle Coffee Mate, a peppermint mocha coffee creamer. It looks like this. Okay, so this is something that was released for the holidays, and it was actually discounted at a major grocery store right after the holidays. And by the way, just because I show an item that was discounted doesn't mean that you can only buy discounted items. There's many items you can buy at full retail price that do very well profit-wise when you sell them on Amazon. So this is Coffee Mate Peppermint Mocha. It comes in a package of 2 containers. This is the powdered Coffee Mate mix that you put in your coffee. And you can see that I paid $2 per container. It was a package of 2. So I paid $4 for the multi-pack, and I sold it for $19.49. So my net profit is about $7 to $8 for each multi-pack. And I did that about 10 or 12 times over. Next item is this Dr. Oetker tiramisu mix. This I paid regular retail price. I paid $2.50 per box, and it comes in a multi-pack of 4. You can see actually that the current lowest Amazon fulfilled price is $40. Okay, I paid $2.50 per package. That means for a package of 4, I paid $10, and I sold it for $34.95. Again, the next I've sold out, and the next price, lowest price on Amazon is $40. So if I had waited, I could probably have gotten that price. But anyway, I made a net profit of $10 to $11 for each multi-pack, and I must have sold this about 5 or 6 times over as well. This is just a fraction of the groceries that I do sell on Amazon every week. Now, how did I learn to sell grocery products on Amazon? I learned it from Jessica Larrew. She has a terrific end-to-end ebook called Grocery Goldmine. I'm going to give you the details of a special offer on that in a minute, but I want to show you the table of contents here. I can't show you the entire guide, but the table of contents will show you the amount of detail that she's put into this guide, where to buy grocery inventory, deciding on profit margins, buying full price items. Like I told you earlier, you can profit by buying full price items, buying sale items, buying clearance items, maximizing profits with coupons. A lot of the strategies in here I haven't even tried yet, so I'm very excited to try these. Price matching, how to negotiate if you see a lower price elsewhere. Sales ranks, dealing with expiration dates. Remember, we talked about this. This is a barrier to entry for other sellers to keep them at bay. So this is a very easy thing for you to reference when you're dealing with expiration dates. Items to avoid, for instance, I think anything in a glass jar that's over 4 ounces, Amazon restricts you from selling. Buying seasonal items. Remember I told you about the peppermint mocha mix. That's a seasonal item. Buying store exclusive. Regional items. I mentioned earlier about how buying regional items gives you a great sales advantage. Bringing new items to market. The grocery category on Amazon is very limited right now. That means as a seller, it's a great opportunity for you to introduce new products to the Amazon catalog, which is very easy to do, and you get a huge head start over your competition by introducing those products. Testing out items, single items versus multi-packs, creating bundles, breaking down bulk packages, buying items in bulk and then reselling them individually. Okay, temperature, sensitive items, size, and weight considerations. So there's a lot to this. It's 80 pages to this guide. It's called Grocery Goldmine, and it is available right now at this link you see here. You click on this link, and it'll bring you to the order page that looks like this. And when you buy via my link, here it is again. This is my link. When you buy it via my link, I'm going to do a huge favor for you so you don't have any risk. The guide is $69, and Jessica offers a generous 60-day, no questions asked money-back guarantee. When you buy the guide via my link, you get some added protection for the full year. So let's say 60 days have come and gone. It's too late for you to get a refund from Jessica Larrew, who published the ebook. You can contact me. So if it's day 61, if it's day 70, if it's day 365 after your purchase, you can contact me. jordanmalik@gmail.com is my email address. Just forward me your PayPal receipt for the guide and let me know that you're requesting a refund, and I'll refund you out of my own pocket. It costs me to do that, but that's how convinced I am that this guide is going to help you tremendously in making some really great sales and really good profits by selling groceries on Amazon. And that's no questions asked. So when you send me your PayPal receipt and ask me for a refund, I don't quibble with you. I simply send you the refund out of my own pocket. So check it out. Here's the link again. It's jordanmalik.com/groceries. If you don't want me to get any credit for the sale, you can go directly to Jessica Larrew's site, although you'll just get her standard 60-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee, jessicalarrew.com/grocery goldmine. That is, if you don't want me to get any credit for the sale of the guide, you can go here direct. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video. Remember, if you haven't subscribed already, I give away a lot of free information about selling on Amazon, selling on eBay. Just go to jordanmalik.com/blog, and you can subscribe to my free newsletter in the lower right-hand corner. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you soon.